Live from the No Invite Podcast, Blaze.
Bang, we in this thing, and it's the motherfucking No Invite Podcast, and I'm in Big Blue Studios, and I'm doing what the fuck I do. It's a new day. It's a new day. I think this is episode 38. We're gonna keep the momentum going. I know I've been bullshitting y'all, but it is what it is. I mean, you can't knock me, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the best that I can, you know what I mean? Given the circumstances, this is like fucking rogue podcasting, you know? It ain't never a stable and consistent location or anything like that. So, you know what I mean? You gotta give it to your boy, you know, man. His consistency, you know, should speak a lot about, about what his dedication to y'all, what I'm trying to do for y'all, what I'm trying to do to y'all, you feel what I mean? But anyways, this is the No Invite Podcast, and I'm in this thing. A lot of interesting shit going on in the world. I'm gonna keep it, you know, short and sweet. We're gonna keep it moving and all that. TikTok, I know y'all heard, and for the person that's probably 35 years and above, don't know probably shit about TikTok. I mean, this you know, this might be new to you. This might be a little education to you. But TikTok, I guess supposedly President Trump's supposed to ban that shit or whatever. And it doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, being that President Trump is like the biggest president to be violating people's, like, not even people's rights, just the civil rights period, like the fucking people's civil rights, people's fucking just overall all the fucking shit that the Constitution, everything that this country was made of. Trump's like, fuck all that. You know, Trump the most gangsterest fucking president we ever had. I was having this talk with somebody the other day, and they're like, is it really that bad? Mind you, this person looks white. You know what I mean? So I don't think that they actually feel the pain of somebody like myself or somebody of color when it comes down to interactions with the police, when it comes to overall just how you're viewed. And then it's like, they're like, well, their argument was like, well, was any president ever good? I'm like, no. But I'm like, but the difference is that this motherfucker Trump got these people that are racist really think that it's okay. Obama and Bush and all that other shit in that era, for those that don't remember, the racist people hid because they were scared. Because there was actually fear out there that there would be something done to them for their racist bullshit views. Well, not no more. So if you ask me, yes, it is worse. And at the same time, it's a double-edged sword because it's also good. Why do you say it's good? It's good because now you get to see who's really racist. You get to see those closet racists come out. You know, before you'd walk by, you think, oh, they're cool, and they'd look at you kind of funny or whatever. You just be like, I'm young, or you know, they're white. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna always look at a person like myself in a certain way. Well, no. Now you get to see it. Now you get to know who the fuck really with the bullshit, really with the shenanigans, because they think they hard. I mean, they think they hard until they get punched, until you see one of these fucking Karens get slapped. You know what I mean? Then it's a whole different story. But yeah, it's real. TikTok's getting banned. For all y'all that don't know why they're banning TikTok, they're thinking, it's a China-made app. It's not that it's a China-made app. It's that TikTokers, you know, really fundamentally do not like, the people that use TikTok really don't fuck with Trump. So what happened last time that he had a rally, remember, and his rally was record low? Don't forget, y'all, just so you guys can remember and peep out what's going on. The last time his rally was low, or he tried to pump up a rally for him and whatnot, what happened? I don't know if y'all remember it. TikTokers got on their TikTok app and their Instagrams and their social media, because, you know, TikTok has enabled a lot of people to have a following and, you know, regular everyday people to increase their power as far as like spreading out the word or whatnot, spreading out messages and whatnot. So They hashtagged MAGA 2020 and all that other shit, and basically blacked out anything that had to do on social media with Trump's rally and his campaign. That's power, by the way. That's power when you could get not only hundreds of thousands of people that use the app to do that, but then you get the millions of their followers to do the same. Excuse me. But you get what I'm saying? Does it make sense now? Does it make sense? That's why it's getting banned, y'all. And now, doesn't that sound familiar? Who bans stuff in their country and stuff like YouTube and social media apps and stuff like that? Who does that? What country does that? What country restricts certain people from getting information or spreading information? We live in the United States, right? Okay, good, because it sounded like China that I was talking about. But really, it's the US now. He's only banning it because, like I said, it's Chinese, obviously. So the Chinese ain't going to stop people from having an anti-message against Trump. They don't care. But now he does. And reportedly, supposedly I just seen a little thing saying that Microsoft's trying to buy TikTok. I promise you now, if Microsoft buys TikTok, this is just my little prediction, it will not be the same as it was before. A lot of shit that people are going to try to post and rally up against, especially if it's anti-Trump or anti-government or anti-vaccine or anti-whatever, will get blocked. I promise you. You won't be able to see it. They'll water TikTok down. And that's because Trump has this whole attack on social media. Remember, he's also tried to ban Twitter. He just couldn't because Twitter's home-based. They're based in the United States. So now whether or not Twitter is watering down their message or not, I don't know. I don't really fuck with Twitter too much. Twitter's too much words. You ever notice that when people get too much words to do, or like, I don't really fuck with Facebook for the same reason. The motherfuckers get on there, start crying, start bitching about their life, start, you know what I mean, start getting real negative. And it's like, bro, that's not what I want to see. You know what I mean? To me, like, social media is for a few things. First and foremost, is for entertainment. Second is for me to promote and market, whatever it is that I'm selling, whether it be the podcast or music. That's what I use it for. Now, am I addicted to it? I'll be the first to admit it. Yeah, because I can't not go without looking at my fucking phone. But I think me knowing that also helps me limit my consumption of it. Because you guys also gotta, before you go and be like, oh, I'm addicted, and check myself into a clinic and I'm all fucked up, just remember something, okay? We used to be the same way with television. The people, there used to be a campaign, it's gonna rot your brain, it's bad for you, this and that and other. We used to be the same fucking way. Constantly on it, always trying to find a way, eating our dinners, our meals on it, till it became common. And then people didn't really stress it no more. So that older generation that was like, the TV's the devil, Bobby Boucher. I mean, they're pretty much out the way now. The technology is so far advanced now that they're so confused that they don't even say shit no more. Now, it's just the same thing. They found something else to demonize. Now it's like, oh, your phone, Instagram and Facebook, it's the devil, and and it'll rot your brain. When in reality, all it did was just take the place of TV. Your TV's in your pocket now. Your TV is more accessible than it's ever been. You don't got to go to your living room or in your bedroom to watch TV anymore. You could go outside and watch TV. TV's in your pocket. So, I mean, it ain't no difference. It ain't no difference, really. It's just really what you do with it. So back to what I was saying. What are you doing with it? Are you getting on there and bitching about your life? Are you getting on there and being toxic and telling all your personal business that fucking strangers don't need to know? Are you getting on there lying about your life and saying that you're doing things or you're into things that you're not? Are you getting on there and telling on yourselves, committing fucking criminal acts and then posting it like it's cool? Then yeah, you might be the fucking problem. Okay? As a human, you were born with free will, and you're also born with the ability to fucking have some discipline. People are crazy. Now let me get, like I said, let me clarify, because I'm not sitting on my fucking high horse. I use social media. I'm on it a lot. I'd say probably 6 hours of my day throughout my day go to watching it. That's a lot. But I mean, you know, they got the little screen time thing on these phones to tell you how long you've been on it. That is a lot. Spread out during the day, maybe not. Maybe 30 minutes here, 20 minutes here, 15 minutes there. It's not like I'm 6 hours straight on the motherfucker. But knowing that it is a problem, what I do is I stay away from toxic fucking behavior. No lurking on old POX's fucking pages. No posting up fucking ridiculous, out-of-pocket fake information. A lot of y'all got that problem too. Excuse me. We in Big Blue Studios, and yeah, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's crazy, you know. Social media is, I think as humans, bro, we look for excuses to blame other shit for our behavior. You dig what I'm saying? Motherfucker be like, free this guy, free that guy, free this guy, and then go to social media and tell on themselves. Get locked up, get a hold of a phone, and their first post will be a meme talking about how everybody's snitching. But he told on himself. He gave them everything that they needed to wrap his ass up. Yeah. Does that make sense to y'all? Does it make sense when I say it? Because I know some of y'all, a lot of y'all be watching watching that show and being like, damn, this is a stupid motherfucker, right? Same thing with all the other shit. You know, all that toxic behavior, all that stalking, all that crying and shit. It's like, it just makes me laugh. You know what I mean? Another thing that makes me laugh is how fake people be on social media. It's like they need to be a part of your... They want to be fake so that they could be around... They don't like you, so they could be around what you're doing and watch what you're doing. I see it all the time. I see people that I know don't like me or don't fuck with me, but they follow me and they expose themselves in so many weird ways, but they follow... And I could tell because I watch. They don't like nothing, but they're comment creeping and watching who's reading your shit. Or they'll like a comment, but they won't like the post. So that means you seen my post, you went through my whole post and my comments, didn't like the post, which was what you're supposed to do if you're gonna... You don't have to like it, but I mean, how you gonna like the post and not the... How you gonna like a comment and not the post? Just let me know you're watching. Do I get offended by it? No. I'm observant, so I see it. And I know, and it makes sense because while I'm out here moving like I have no competition, because I don't, because if people could do what I do, then they'd be sitting in my shoes doing it, you know? But people move around and be in fake competition with you. People will see you do something, pick it up and start doing it because they see it working for you. Not realizing that it took a lot for you to do what you're doing. It took a lot for you to get to that point. See, like I said it before on the podcast, I'll say it again. They say the reason why shortcuts don't work is because you arrive at your destination before you're meant to, before it's your time. See, so people be in fake competition with you, and what they'll do is they'll start doing something that you're doing, or they'll start doing something similar to you. Not because that's what they wanted to do in their heart or that's what they're passionate about. It's because they watch someone that they don't like, they envy their success, and then they try to mimic it. But it's like, if you don't like me, How you going to try to copy what I do and think it's going to work for you? See, when I do shit, or when anybody does shit that's successful at it, they do it because they have a passion for it. You understand what I'm saying? They do it because that's what's in their heart, and they're confident what they're doing, and they're ready to take that risk, whether it's business, whether it's music, whether it's whatever, you know what I mean? Trying to be a social media a personality or whatever, you know what I mean? I see motherfuckers with gimmicks all the time. And it's ridiculous because it's like, bro, I'm not in competition with you. I don't look at what other people does and try to do it too. I look at what I want to do, and I try to do it to the best of my ability. I'm not using anybody else as a measuring stick. Using me, it's trial and error, because at the end of the day, what works for that person doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for me. And then I got like people making slick comments and shit because we do something that's not new. Remember, half the shit that's out there, more than 80% of everything that's out there is not new. There's nothing new under the sun. But because I did it, you might have did it, and then I did it. Because I'm not the first with a clothing line. I'm not the first with a podcast. I'm not the first rapper on social media. I know that. So I don't walk around claiming like I invented anything when I'm well aware that so many people have done this shit before me. But then you got some haters. You got some people that are in secret competition with you. They got something against you. They see what you're doing, and they automatically try to compare it to what they're doing. Or somebody got a clothing line and I start my clothing line and they're like, oh, this motherfucker, remember who did it first? Or whatever the case might be. It's like, bro, you didn't even invent it. So how the fuck is you going to sit there and act like somebody else is trying to bite you? If that's the rationale, then you bit somebody, because your idea ain't original. But see, that's the thing though. It's like I said, it's like people are on social media for the wrong fucking reasons. Social media is like for what I've been saying, entertainment, to help you promote and spread the word, awareness about either your brand or things that you're passionate of. What it's not for is for you to act like a bitch. What it's not for is for you to sit there and study everybody and let it affect your self-confidence and make you feel bad because you're not moving like the next man. Stop basing your success on what the next man is doing. Start basing your success on you. What you do, how does it affect you? If you pick something up that you've seen on social media, somebody else doing, and you're like, you know what, this might help me further my career, and I dig it, and it don't work, then it don't work. It wasn't meant for you. Nobody's going to look at you. I mean, you're going to have haters no matter what. Somebody's always going to say, oh, I don't remember who did it first. But see, that's not the point. The point is that were you passionate about it? Did you really believe it would work for you? And then you took that risk. And then if it didn't work, then fuck it. Leave it and keep going. Don't get mad. Don't get jealous because somebody else is rocking when you're not. Everybody's going to get their time. I promise you, if you're grinding and you're working and you're putting out things that are worth a damn, you're going to get your time. Things will start clicking for you. They're clicking for me right now. I'm not going to lie. Everything I'm doing right now is clicking right now. I got the team with me. I got everything at my fingertips, at my access that I need. So am I going on Instagram and act like a dickhead? Am I going on Instagram and looking at other people's accounts trying to outdo them? No. I'm on Instagram trying to outdo myself. How can I make my next whatever it is I do better? What works? What's business models out there? Like, I go for business models. I don't go for people's style or because I see somebody launch a successful brand. I'm not going to just, I got to get on my brand right now too because he's doing it and he's getting up there. I can't have that. It's not my mentality. All you dickheads with the ass backwards mentality, that's the reason why you're stuck where you're at. And if you wonder why I don't fuck with you, that's why. I reciprocate love. I reciprocate everything, energy. You know what I'm saying? So if you act like a weirdo to me, I'm not going to be a weirdo, but I'm just not going to fuck with you. I'm not going to return no energy to you. That might make you think I'm a weirdo, but that's okay. I don't give a fuck what you think. But you gotta rise above that, yo. You gotta put yourself in a better position. You know what I mean? If your moves are based off of what everybody else is doing and not what you want to do, then you're moving in the wrong fucking direction. You could always tell when somebody does something and it flops, because at first it's all love. They try something new out and they think they got something going, and then they drop it and it's not moving. They're not selling CDs, tapes, whatever the fuck, clothing. And then next thing you know, here comes the little subliminal messages. See, I'm very observant. And I observe people. I'm a people watcher. You know what I'm saying? You can call me a creep, whatever. But like, I go to the park. I'll eat a sandwich with my folks. And we'll just observe. We'll observe the vibe. It ain't always people. It's just the overall aesthetic, the vibe. You know, what's going on? What's the vibe out here at the park? Or what's the vibe at the restaurant? Or whatever the case is, right? And I see it. So then you could tell their shit ain't moving. So here comes the little subliminals. Oh, quality. Like trying to down talk somebody else. Or just saying things that, you know, little shit that don't need to be said. Look, bro, if you're selling something, especially if you're selling something, you do not need to be on your Instagram talking down about anybody, throwing subliminals, or putting your personal information out there. You know, what you're going through. Oh, man, you guys, I did this clothing line from my heart and this, that, and other. You guys look silly as fuck. I came from the era where it's like, never let them see you sweat. I don't give a fuck how good I'm doing or how bad I'm doing. I'm gonna stay right down the middle. You know? If I'm doing bad, you'll never fucking know. Don't give that to you. That's for me. That's a learning lesson for me. If people want to know my story and I fuck with you, I'll share my ups and downs with you. I'll even get on the podcast and give you some highlights and some lowlights. I'll give you both. But what I'm not going to do is, you're not going to catch a motherfucker pissing and complaining and moaning and crying about what I do and don't do, or what I got and don't got. I used to get upset. I'll be the first to admit it. In my early years on social media, because I feel like, you know, you guys know my theory. I feel like everybody got to mature on social media, and everybody got to, got to go through it and learn how to use it, you know, learn how to use it for the right way. But yeah, I mean, I used to get pissed off when people didn't reciprocate the love. I used to be the repost king. My page looked like a promo page it looked like a promoter page. That's how much love I used to show other artists and people that I respected and I admired. And even people I didn't know. If I scrolled across your shit and it sounded dope and I liked it, I'd pass it along. I didn't get no reciprocation though. And really what I was doing was hurting my own brand, because people would look at my page and be like, this motherfucker looks like a promoter. I'm good. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Most people see a promoter page and they don't even fuck with it. There's just too much going on. You know? There's no quality control. You don't know if this motherfucker really fucks with this shit, or he's just posting it just because he posts every fucking thing else in the world up. So I stopped. And that's when the funny business started happening. A lot of entitlement going on out there. A lot of people expected me to do stuff for them, or expected me to do this and that, when they were never there when I needed them. Did I go on a rant and rave? Did I let it get me down? Nah. I tightened my shit up. I tightened my shit up and focused on myself. So it's a shout out to all you haters out there. I'm not even gonna say no names, because it's no point. There's no point. I'm not giving y'all no shine. Y'all don't give me shine. I would rather you guys get on your page and say fuck Blaze. But instead, nah. I see your comment creep in. I see your little subliminal shots, and I laugh, bro. And people will be like, well, it's a subliminal. How you know he's talking about you? Because I know. Because these motherfuckers be comment creeping. Because these motherfuckers play fake nice. And every time that I got something, they pop up with something, and then they take little subliminal shots at whatever it is that I'm doing. Y'all motherfuckers know. Social media is a tricky thing. And if you're an observant person, you know. I don't take everything personal. Don't get me wrong. I don't scroll down and see fucking Joe Schmo fucking post up a fucking a rant and be like, this motherfucker's talking about me. But when a motherfucker gets specific in their post without saying your name, you kind of get an idea who they talking about. You know? Especially when they're in the same field as you. You know, and I laugh. I mean, I can't do nothing but laugh because I get under their skin. To me, it don't bother me. I promise you. Unless you say my name, I don't give a fuck. But I laugh, though. I laugh because I see that behavior and I'm familiar with that behavior, and I laugh because it's like, bro, get a fucking life, man. Get a fucking life. Stop sitting around worried about what somebody's not doing for you. Stop sitting around acting like you invented every fucking thing. And obviously either you broke or you're going broke or something's making you mad. But don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at the next man because the next man did what you did. Drop something and it's successful and it's taking off. And don't fake fuck with me neither. You know, I got a lot of motherfuckers that fake fuck with me, and I just keep them at arm's distance. That's all I do. Keep them at arm's distance because you know what? You know, and your true colors have already shined out. So I don't keep negative energy around me. If you know me and you know me in person, I'm a really fucking carefree dude. Jokes, have good time, talk shit, whatever. I have a lot of tolerance. I don't have tolerance for sucker shit, though. And if you want to be a hater, man. All you want to, go ahead. I just don't. My energy is just different nowadays, y'all. That's not where my energy at. I can't, like, be wrapped up and worried about what the fuck the next man doing. That shit, that's like some hoe shit. That's like what females are doing. And I know you're probably like, well, you're talking about it. Yeah, I'm speaking on it because I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to speak on it because I'm going through it. This is my podcast. Am I giving you details? Am I being messy? No. Because I know better. I would be no better than what I'm saying if I did all that. I'm not here to put all my business out there. I'm just here to address certain topics because these topics are universal. Tell me y'all out there don't know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you don't listen to the no invite, and you definitely don't be on social media. But tell me I'm lying about what I'm saying. You could go down your timeline right now on any social media platform, and 80% of it is drama. It's like motherfuckers, back in the days, people used to watch soap operas. People used to go to plays, you know, for shit. Now all the drama you want is on social media, and it's real. Bitches talking shit about their baby daddy, how they ain't shit, and he's a scumbag piece of shit. Fucking, I should have never fucked with him. The next day, I'm his ride or die forever. This no matter what we go through, this, that, and other. Yeah, I know. All y'all doing is providing entertainment for me. For the masses. It used to be reality shows, but reality shows are fake. Now the best reality show on fucking or anywhere is online. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's why, real shit, y'all, I like Instagram, but I don't like scrolling down Instagram. I go through my stories. Because the stories are a lot less personal. Unless, if you took the time, put it this way, anybody that fucking writes a 2-page paragraph on Instagram stories is a psycho. And I'll mute you or I'll block you. Nothing personal. I just don't need that energy in my life. Guard your energy, y'all. Be careful of what you let inside your life. Because that shit will take control of you and it will have you fucked up. It will have you mad. It will have you looking at people different. Why? It's because you're allowing that energy into your life. But yeah, the greatest show on earth, Facebook. I could go on there right now and I guarantee I could go on there and learn more about you on Facebook by reading your posts and looking at your pictures than you could about me. Because all you sensitive motherfuckers that say you're not sensitive and bitch and complain about how the world is, you guys are the worst. You go on there and I know all your fucking business. You're welcome. I'm telling you in case you didn't know. And if you don't care, that's fine. But don't start. I seen a meme the other day and says, don't tell us to get out of your business when I've been following you for 3 years on your bullshit. I'm on episode 25, season 6 of your bullshit. And I'm enjoying it thoroughly. If you want to be If you want all the shit that you say people are doing to you to really happen, keep spreading your bullshit on Facebook. People will watch. But this is how you know they don't love you, because people will watch, but they won't like. They'll give you a view, but won't comment. You feel me? Because they don't give a fuck about you. They there for the drama, you know? So, don't give it to them. Work on yourself. Live your life. Be happy. Don't be confined to what other people think about you. You know? That's why you got to give these artists, these like major multi-platinum recording and movie fucking actors, you got to give them their props, bro. We think it's so easy for them. They got money and all they got to do is act. Look at the shit that they go through. Imagine if there was an Instagram page for the everyday average listener that just fucking twisted your whole life and your whole story around and said you were this and that and affairs and aliens and all that shit like celebrities do. You got these gossip rags and, you know, I'm pretty sure they're still out there, but you know, like the Inquirer and all that other shit. Remember those magazines that used to be on the fucking shelves in the grocery store? Half of you motherfuckers can't even fathom someone getting in the comments and disagreeing with you about a post. Like, nah, I don't think that's right. I think this is what I feel. Half of y'all will blow up and lose your shit over that. Imagine if they did a reality, real world rag gossip magazine where they just fucking took all the shit that you put on Facebook, spun it around, and fucking slandered the fuck out of you. Oh, you guys would fucking lose it. Oh, you'd be a fucking this. How the fuck can they do this? How the fuck can they do that? Well, first of all, you're giving them all the ammunition. Second of all, who the fuck doesn't want to hear drama? Obviously. So y'all gotta I give it up to these celebrities, man. Like, to me, I would like to be successful, but I don't know if I'd ever want to be that fucking famous to where I can't walk down the street, or I'm just overly scrutinized for every little thing that I do, and no matter what, the sensitive fucking people out there are gonna fucking lose their shit if I do this, or if I wear a fucking fur coat, or whatever the case is, you know, or if I tell the magazine I like to choke my bitch, but she likes it too. You know what I'm saying? Imagine the headlines. Imagine if I was rich right now, that line right there would have got taken. Blaze chokes his woman and he don't care. Leaving out the whole part, like I said, taking out of context, leaving out the whole part is like, she wants me to choke her. She likes it. And I don't choke her like that. I'm not trying to take her breath. You know, just a little choke, a little slap. You know what I mean? While we get nasty. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, really? Half y'all motherfuckers do worse. But like I said, look, I'm not judging. I'm speaking my mind and I'm expressing my feelings. I didn't put nobody on blast because that's not what I do. If I really got an issue with somebody, when I see them, I'll ask them. You know? But these little hoe tendencies that people have, oh yeah, I had to put that on blast. I had to put that out there. Because a lot of these motherfuckers be acting like hoes. Why they acting like some hoes? Why they acting like some hoes, man? I don't even know. But that's really the real. It's the No Invite Podcast. It's Blaze. Episode 38, I want to say. We moving and grooving. I'm trying to get to episode 100, y'all. If we could make it to episode 100, that means it's 100 weeks that I've been putting in this work. If I could give you guys 100 weeks of this work, then I feel like, and I could keep my viewership up and people continue to watch and pay attention, then for sure I'm going to keep doing it. Because see, I'm the type of motherfucker that instead of getting mad and blaming the world why they don't fucking feel me, I'm just like, I'm going to try something that I like, that I'm passionate about. And if it don't work, then fuck it. Keep it moving. Time to do something else. See, when you're out there trying to do stuff, you gotta make a formula for yourself. Now, your formula might start based off somebody else's formula, but that doesn't mean that it's going to work. That just means that somebody done it before you and laid the blueprint down. And it's up to you to take that blueprint and refine it. If you do the exact same blueprint, don't get upset if it don't work. See, when I drop something, I'm not dropping the way I drop it as far as like presenting it on social media or how I do my marketing. It's not new, but I formulate it to fit me. It fit what I'm doing. So if somebody else does it, I'm not going to be like, oh, nah, this motherfucker copied me. I'm like, nah, he took whatever blueprint that I took because nothing's new. All you motherfuckers that was making little snide comments and shit, you guys are 10 fucking years old with your music anyways. Your bars are hella old. So you barely catching up. Talking about somebody was, remember who did it first. Shit crazy, man. It shit crazy to me how people get offended at you when they feel like you're having some kind of a success and they're not. It's like, bro, what I eat don't make you shit. My success is based off my grind and my approach to my situation. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be hella, I don't go cheap on nothing. Now, I ain't got $1 million budget, but I don't go cheap on nothing on my shit. I give you the best quality product that I could afford, that I could get out there. That's what stands me apart from everyone else. These cheap motherfuckers out here with this cheap ass shit, and then they wonder why nobody fuck with it. Nobody want to fuck with something that doesn't look like there's been money put into it. I know I don't want to go to the store and buy something that doesn't look like it's worth anything or doesn't look like it's worth my money. That's just facts. So whatever, you could call this a rant, whatever you call it, it's an observation. Because like I said, I'm definitely not bothered. I'm saying this to try to enlighten. I'm saying this because some people need to hear this shit so they could get their mind right, bro. Get your mind right. Stop bitching and get some money. You know what I mean? It's the Knowing Vibe podcast. I'm Blaze. You know what I mean? And y'all know where I'm at. And anybody that ever got to issue with me, they could DM me or they could come see me in real life and we could talk like men. Do I got a problem with anybody? Fuck no. I'm good. I know you seem I'm good. That's why it disturbs your peace, because you're a hater. I'm good, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I'm not in the position where I want to be in life, because I'm not. Don't get me fucked up. I have big goals and big dreams, and I aspire for a lot. But I'm not going to let me not being where I'm at fucking turn me bitter and fucking get on Instagram and take subliminal shots at people. Nah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take me and the lack of me being where I want to be in life. That's going to be my fuel, my motivation to outdo myself. If I'm not where I want to be in life, it's because I'm not doing what the fuck I need to do. So I need to outdo myself. Not worried about anybody else. Just because I observe and I see how people act, that doesn't mean I'm worried about you. That's the last thing I'm worried about. But I come from the streets, so my mentality is always going to be to survey the landscape, to peep your surroundings, to be observant, to be on point. Not only just from a safety standard, but also to check the climate and where we're at. You know, to make sure that whatever I present to the world is timed right. You know, sometimes shit is bad timing. You know, sometimes people have the same idea and it comes out the same time. That doesn't mean that they're trying to bite each other or they're trying to step on each other's toes. That's just what it is. We're human. We're all dialed into the same channel. So of course we're going to have similar shit. I'm not the first motherfucker to rap. I'm not the first motherfucker to pump my shit on social media. I'm not the first motherfucker with a clothing line. But what I'm not going to do is, because if my clothing line or my music or my rap ain't fucking taking off, I'm not going to sit there and get bitter and throw subliminals at the next man because he's working. That's hoe shit. That's pussy. That's extra pussy. That's extra pussy with a side of cheese. You feel me? Nah, man. All I could do is do for self. For my family, for my own. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you back. Tough. But that doesn't mean I'm going to drop everything, every time you do something and give you my full attention. Sometimes I'm in the wind, y'all. Sometimes I'm moving. I'm tunnel vision sometimes. Trying to get to that bag. You know? So it's definitely never nothing personal. If it's personal, it's addressed to you. Okay? All these little motherfuckers out here running around, though, you got to teach them better. Because they think this social media shit cool. They see that shit going on, popping off. They see someone in their feelings, bitching and telling all their fucking personal problems and what they're gonna do and what they're not gonna do to a motherfucker when they see him, or if a motherfucker tried to test them and shit. It's like, bro, you wonder why these motherfucking little youngsters is out of pocket. You stupid motherfuckers that ain't even grow up yet. 35, 40 years old, 45 years old, ain't even grow up yet. You guys are the ones setting the tone. You guys are the ones be the most in your fucking feelings on Facebook and Instagram. Remember that. As much as you old heads bitch and complain about the young generation, a lot of you motherfuckers are setting the example. You're setting an example for the new generation by all the little hoe ass shit that you do. See, I feel like social media done ruin people in a sense, because those same kind of people back in the day, if they were mad at someone's success, it would be easy for them not to see their success. Maybe you'd see that guy riding down the street, or maybe you'd see him at a function somewhere or something like that. And that would be the only time that they run into the person that they envy, because they're a hater and they mad at their own life, so they envy another person having things. But now it's like social media, it's right in your face. So imagine back in the day, TV having everybody else's real life business on it, and anybody could see it at any time. Wild, right? But see, that's the thing. That's like the same people that be like, oh, I'll post it on social media, I don't give a fuck. Police can't see posting up all their bullshit. It's like, bro, police can see whenever they want to see it. Stop telling on yourself, bro. Stop telling on yourself and then be like, free the guys, or free the fellas, or free my dogs. Stop telling on yourself and then be like, free me. Nigga, you told on yourself. Where's the paperwork on you? You was the one out there acting up. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's the No Invite Podcast, baby. We moving and grooving. We shaking and baking. We trying to get it all out there. I don't want to kill y'all too much. It sounds like it was a rant, and it might have been a rant, but it was kind of like a PSA. Like I said, we're in charge. Whether the youth wants to fuck with us or not, they listen to what we say. And some of them soak it in by choice. Some of them, by osmosis. It just absorbs into them. And then you got a lot of them that don't want to hear shit we got to say and don't want to be like us. And I'm sorry to say, but if the example is a bunch of grown ass people pissing and moaning on Facebook, then hell yeah, I wouldn't want to be like them neither. So salute to everybody out there. Salute to all the people out there doing what they supposed to do, making their moves. Like I said, I'm just trying to live life. I'm just trying to be me. I ain't worried about nobody. I ain't hating on nobody. Everybody get your money, because what you do don't pay my bills. The money you make don't pay my bills. It don't do nothing to me. I'm just trying to super suck a duck. Stay away from marks and clowns. And just trying to get money and feed my family and do the things we supposed to do, y'all. It used to be back in the days they had, the pimp conventions and the Players of the Year awards and shit like that. Where the fuck is that now? Motherfuckers is too bitter and too mad to give somebody they flowers or they props. I learned that. I really did, because like I said, I used to be the repost king, and I'd give people their props. I didn't have to know you. You didn't have to do nothing for me. It was no strings attached, But it's like, that went from, instead of people having a good reaction, being like humbled and blessed to have people supporting them, they fucking felt entitled, and they felt like, you know what? Oh, this motherfucker didn't post my 15th fucking spam post about my whack ass SoundCloud song, so now I'm mad at him. You feel me? It's like, come on, bro. I've been to prison, so I could feel people's energy. When you're in prison, you gotta survey like I said, you gotta be aware of your surroundings. You gotta learn how to read people. And you guys are what is easier than prison, because everybody doesn't talk in prison. Prison people hold their shit in, and they don't expose shit. Out here, I could just go on there. I feel like a fucking psychologist. Like, I could diagnose when I see somebody going on a rant, and I could see what they post about. I could almost diagnose to the T what they're going through. Shit's crazy. And it's entertainment for me, like I said, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, this is your real life you got out here, bro. Like, don't you want to have something better put out there? You know? I do my best to try to post shit that I won't have regrets of seeing like 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you see those Facebook flashbacks and shit. And don't get me wrong, I've seen like memes I've posted and other little posts where I said some wild shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, but I mean, I'm trying though. Like I said, I'm growing too, man. Don't get me fucked up. I'm not perfect on this social media shit. I'm growing as a person, you know? I'm trying to learn too. You know, and one of the biggest lessons I learned for fucking with social media is do not put your fucking personal business out there. You know, do not say shit when you're mad on there, because it'll get some shit started, you know? And I tell you from personal experience, not because I'm sitting on my high horse. I'm telling you because I've done it before. I used to get offended when people that I supported didn't support me back. When I wasn't getting reciprocation of the love that I was giving, I used to get offended. But then I learned that, like, yo, that's just disturbing my peace. And it's like, if I'm dropping shit expecting something from somebody else, then I already lost. Because you shouldn't expect anything from anyone. You know? Stay woke, y'all. A generic ass term. That shit's so generic nowadays, especially with everything going on. Corona, Trump, the stimulus, man. I'm just waiting on my motherfucking Trump money, yo. Trump like that motherfucking stepdad that don't know how to bond with you. So he gives you money, you know, to try to like build a relationship with you. That's like how I feel like with Trump right now. Like he really don't fuck with you, but he's kind of feels he's obligated to, because he's gonna need you to vote for him. So he's gonna throw some money at you. You know, try to get you on his team. That's the best way he can. That's all he could do is just like buy you shit. Doesn't really, not knowing that if he really want to fuck with you, like, you know, your stepdad or whatever, your dad you never knew, you finally met him, you're building a relationship with him. It's like he would just be better off trying to connect with you on some real shit, trying to understand you, understand what you're going through. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, all y'all, you know what I mean, your dad Trump gonna send y'all some more money. And you know what? I'll take that motherfucking shit, because you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't fuck with my stepdad, so I don't give a shit anyways. You feel me? So give me that Trump money. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna fucking live my life. You know what I mean? Go buy me something with it. Because the recession is real, y'all. Protect yourselves out there. It's the No Invite Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast. You could also search us up on SoundCloud for full episodes at No Invite Podcast. You could also go to YouTube if that's what you do and that's how you consume your podcast. You could go to RiBirth Media Films. That's RiBirth Media Films, films with a Z. You go on there and catch all the episodes as well. Make sure that you guys keep moving and grooving. Be safe out there. Whether you believe Corona is real or not, something's going on out there. So you don't want to be labeled Corona. You dig what I'm saying? So if you don't think it's real, or if you think it's real, either way, protect yourself. Don't become a target. Don't fucking be out there trying to be anti-mask. You should want to be fucking masked, because you know what? Fuck it. Why not? A lot of you need to cover your fucking face anyways. I don't want to hear name bitch on the fucking planet Earth that wears 50 million filters on their Facebook picture complain about a fucking mask. If you wear 10 fucking layers of fucking makeup, I don't want to hear you complain about a mask. The mask is the best way. Just do your eyes, ladies. You don't got to do the rest of the makeup. A motherfucker damn near smashed, just keep the mask on anyways. And be like, oh yeah, oh girl, she's breathing heavy. Oh, no, keep your mask on, baby. I know it's hot. Hold on. It's good. Yeah, Oh shit, she took her mask off. Oh shit, dick went limp. And now I'm joking, ladies, I'm joking. You know, but yeah, some of y'all need to keep a mask on the regular. It's the No Invite Podcast. You know, I try to hit y'all with a quick boo-bop. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, 50 minutes. That's not bad, y'all. Give me some props, man. Give me some love. I went on a 50-minute rant. I kept it interesting. Hopefully y'all liked it. And if you don't like it, y'all know, because the numbers don't lie. Peace.
Follow the No Invite Podcast on Instagram. No_invite_podcast.
Please hang up and try again.